Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that might just change the way you think about family, success, and what it means to be happy. It's called The Corrections Asterisk. And it's a powerful look at a family that seems to have it all, but is secretly falling apart. On the surface, the Lambert family looks like the American dream. You have Alfred and Enid, the parents, and their three successful grown-up children, Gary, Chip, and Denise. They're all living their own lives, chasing their own dreams. But behind this perfect picture, each one is struggling, lost in a sea of ambition, anxiety, and a deep sense of dissatisfaction. They're so busy trying to correct their lives, they've forgotten the one thing that truly holds us together: family. Let's meet the father, Alfred. He was once a strong, proud patriarch, the kind of man who built his life on hard work and discipline. But now, time is catching up with him. He's battling a degenerative illness that's slowly chipping away at his mind and his body. He's losing control, and this once powerful figure is becoming a shadow of his former self. A painful reminder of how fragile life is. His wife, Enid, is the heart of the family, or at least she desperately wants to be. All she dreams of is one last perfect Christmas with all her children under one roof. She longs for the warmth and simplicity of the past, a time when love felt unconditional and family felt whole. But her kids are scattered, not just geographically, but emotionally, each trapped in their own personal drama. First, there's Gary, the eldest. He's the picture of successor, big house, a stable job, a wife and kids. He's done everything right, at least on paper, but inside, Gary is a wreck. He's drowning in anxiety about money, his social status, and what everyone thinks of him. He's so consumed by his worries that he's forgotten how to simply enjoy life, how to smile at his own children. He has everything, yet he feels nothing but pressure. Then there's Chip, the middle child. He's a brilliant but restless soul, a former academic who's constantly chasing the next big thing. He jumps from one grand idea to another, from one failed project to the next, always searching for that one thing that will finally make him feel fulfilled, important. Whether it's a new career, a risky scheme, or a chaotic relationship. He's always running, but peace seems to be the one thing he can never catch. And finally, we have Denise, the youngest. She's a star in her own right, a talented and successful chef who has made a name for herself in a competitive world. But her professional success masks a deep-seated insecurity. She struggles with her relationships, her self-worth, and a profound sense of feeling lost. She can create the perfect dish, but she can't seem to figure out the recipe for her own happiness or identity. So, when Enid sends out the invitation for one last family Christmas, the response is hesitant. Everyone has an excuse. Gary has work and his own family obligations. Chip is tangled in a complicated mess overseas. Denise is busy with her restaurant. The thought of being crammed together in their childhood home brings up a mix of nostalgia and dread. But beneath all the excuses, there's a pull-a-deep, unspoken longing for home. And so, one by one, they decide to return. The reunion is anything but a fairy tale. It's messy, awkward, and painful. The house is filled with tension. Old arguments flare up, past wounds are torn open, and decades of misunderstandings surface. It feels more like a collision than a gathering. The perfect Christmas Enid dreamed of seems destined to fail. But then, slowly, something starts to shift. Watching their father's decline forces them to confront the passage of time. They see his vulnerability, and in it, they see their own. The reality of his condition acts as a mirror, showing them just how far they've drifted from each other and from the people they used to be. They start to realize how much they've missed the simple, unconditional love that once anchored them. As the Christmas holiday unfolds, the walls they've built around themselves begin to crumble. For the first time in years, they talk. I mean, they really talk. They share their failures, their fears, and their disappointments. They laugh at old memories. They cry over shared pains. And they remember what it felt like to be a family, the shared meals, the inside jokes, the small acts of kindness that felt so ordinary back then, but now seem like precious treasures in the quiet, familiar rooms of that old house. Each of the Lamberts has an epiphania correction. Gary finally realizes that all the success and money in the world mean nothing if you lose your kindness and your connection to the people you love. He learns that true wealth isn't in a bank account, but in being present for your family. Chip discovers that happiness isn't a destination you run towards. It's something you find by appreciating what you already have. His frantic search for fulfillment ends when he starts to find peace in the present moment, right where he is. Denise begins to understand that finding love and self-worth starts with forgiving herself. She stops looking for validation in others and starts to accept who she is, flaws and all. Her journey to self-love begins at home. And what about Enid, the woman who spent her entire life trying to control and perfect her family? She has the biggest correction of all. She finally learns that love doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to fit into a neat little box. It just has to be real. It can be messy, complicated, and imperfect. And that's okay. When Christmas is over and the siblings leave, they are fundamentally changed. They have confronted their mistakes, their delusions, their corrections. They've learned a profound lesson. No amount of career success, social status, or fleeting pleasure can ever replace the deep, enduring comfort of family, honesty, and genuine connection. So, what can we all take away from this story? In our hyper-connected, fast-paced world, it's so easy to get lost. We get lost in our work, our ambitions, our screens, and the pressure to project a perfect life. The corrections asterisk is a beautiful and urgent reminder to slow down. To look up from our phones and see the people right in front of us. True happiness isn't found in achieving perfection. It's found in the imperfect, messy, beautiful reality of our relationships. It's in love, forgiveness, and simply being present with those who matter most. So take some time today. Call your parents, check in on your siblings, be there for your family, because in the end, those are the moments that define our lives. Those are the connections that truly matter. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.